What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Sentinel series Cyclops figure. This is the X Factor variant suit. I do have the other figure right here, and if you want to check out a review on that style figure, hold on, let me just set him out of the side. There is the other one. I kept this one mint on card. If you want to check out a review on the variant figure, which is, I think technically this is the variant, but the other version, which is the more traditional Cyclops, the Cyclops that I grew up with, you can check out Strident's. Go to Strident's channel. I got the his channel in the description box below. He did a really good review on it, so definitely check that out if you get a chance to. But basically, I mean, this is by far, I mean, for an earlier figure and a really good build-a-figure wave, I really do like this figure a lot. This really does bring me back to when I was a kid, and I was in, I believe it was in Puerto Rico, and the Toy Biz X-Men figures came out. Oh boy, that's really loud. Sorry guys, I just shut my door. God, that's loud. But anyway, apparently I have to wait for that to finish because I am too far away from my phone to turn it off. But anyway, talking about this guy, when I was in Puerto Rico, a little backstory. I'm not going to spend too much time, but the first X-Men figure I ever bought, and I mean ever, was the Toy Biz X-Men, Uncanny X-Men X Factor suit of Cyclops here. And when I saw, Marvel Legends came out with this style suit, I was like, oh wow, that really just brings me back right there. So this suit was my first X-Men figure I ever had, but this is not the figure that I had. He had a light in the back, and you press the little light, and then the eyes would glow. Pretty cool. But I actually still have that figure. I should probably do a review on it. But this figure, talking about this figure now, it's a pretty decent figure. I still am enamored with this figure just because of the nostalgia behind it. And I'm pretty sure you can find this figure for a decent price. I don't think he goes for much either version. So, I mean, you can pretty much find him for I don't know, around I'd say at the very high $20 loose. But I mean, you could definitely find them for around $10 loose, which I've seen. But this figure is really nice. As far as his articulation goes, head does move side to side here. It doesn't look up too much. Looks up about that far, and it does look down a touch. I've had this figure for a long time, but I'd say actually more eye level. His arms go up about that far, and they go down, and they can do a full 360. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He's got a glove swivel, a wrist hinge, and a finger articulation that's not individual, but it still moves the fingers, so you can get him into a optic blasting pose. He doesn't have an ab crunch, which I think is what most people think is the major drawback with this figure, not having this ab crunch, but I still don't mind. I think he's a really great figure. Also, people will tend to point out that he's a little bit too bulky. They would prefer a little bit slimmer. I think it works still, but that's just me. He does have a waist swivel. He's got T-jointed hips, which go out, forward, and back nicely. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He's got a boot swivel underneath the cuff of the boot. And he does not really have an ankle pivot. That was the other drawback for this figure, I'd say. Not really an ankle pivot. He does have the ankle hinge, and he does have toe articulation. You can still pose this figure really well, even though he doesn't seem to have a ankle pivot. for some reason, he just, I don't know, this figure really works, even though he's lacking some articulation. And I think he looks really good, to be honest with you. He does come with the, excuse me, left arm of the Sentinel. It's a really good wave. Definitely a big fan of this wave. We've got a lot of other good figures in this wave. And he also comes with the tentacles for the... I'll just show you. There's the tentacles for the Sentinel. The other figures in the wave, if you are curious, I will just pop these in forward. There's Cyclops, Spider-Man, Angel, Mystique, Omega Red, really good figure. All these figures are really great. Black Panther and Mr. Sinister. Just a monster wave in my book. And I believe that's the first appearance Spider-Man. A monster wave, and I still think, like, I've been trying to find a Sentinel complete. I do have all these guys mint on card, but I don't want to take them out of package. But I do actually have a complete Sentinel. It's just not, it's all in the packaging, which sucks. But eventually I'd like to buy a Sentinel. Maybe when they drop in price. I think I saw somebody was selling them for like $60 on eBay the other day, but I could be mistaken. But I mean, how much do you guys miss? And I mean, really, how much does everybody miss this nice little power grid display? Sorry, excuse me. I think I'm getting sick. Power grid display, and then you have your read up here. I'm trying to get the glare out of there, but you can pause it and read it if you so choose. But I mean, how much do you guys miss this packaging? It's really just a shame that we don't get the same stuff that we used to. Comes with a display base, the left arm of the Sentinel, a figure. Granted, he doesn't have any accessories because you don't really need any accessories with Cyclops, but he also came with a comic book and all this information. So with that being said, I mean, he does have some really nice sculpting, great paint apps. I do like the white and gray paint applications on the gloves. The face kind of looks like he's been through a battle or two, I'd say, in his day. Looks a little grimy, a little. I just really like it. Really good job on this face. Do like it. I would say I think the thing that bothers me the most about this figure is his X's going across here. They should be a little bit bolder. They should be maybe about this thick instead of how skinny they are. It just comes off a little bit cheap with that. But it's not like it's a deal breaker, guys. I mean, definitely, as you can see, this is a really nice figure, and you should totally pick it up. I'm definitely going to give this figure 2 thumbs up. Definitely going to recommend you pick him up. Like I said, he goes for pretty cheap. You can find a good deal on him, or even both. If you want to pick up both, you can find a good deal on both these guys. But both are great figures. Both have great paint applications, and definitely, yeah, gonna recommend this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's pretty much gonna wrap it up for my review on Cyclops here, the X Factor suit of Cyclops. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.